Hello everyone, this is David A. Cox with PCClassesOnline.com, and today I'm going to be sharing with all of you a rather creative trick to add additional storage to your Mac computer. Now this is going to be especially helpful if you're on a MacBook Air or one of the newer MacBook Pro Retina models. That being said, it will work on older MacBook Pros as well. So if you are on one of those new computers, you may be aware that those computers are basically soldered together, meaning if you ever want to add storage down the road, it doesn't have a standard hard drive in it. You can't just pull a part out and put in a larger hard drive. It's a chip that's soldered to the logic board. So you have to get creative, and this is a little trick to get around it. You may notice that on the side of your computer, you have this little slot, and if you're not aware of what it is, it's called an SD card slot. And SD cards are most commonly found in digital cameras. SD has become pretty much the universal format that all digital cameras shoot to. And most people, when they put an SD card in their computer, are only doing it to transfer photos from their camera to their computer. And the issue is that, well, that card is a great solution theoretically, but it sticks out. And so in that case, it's not so good. But here's the trick to get around it. There's a little device, and don't worry, I'm going to show you where to buy it in a moment, called the mini drive. And the mini drive takes a micro SD card, allows you to put that micro SD card into this adapter, and it lays almost completely flush against your computer, so that's basically what it looks like just before you pop it in. Now, important to note is that the adapter doesn't work great with the MacBook Pro Retina 13-inch model. It sticks out by about 1/4 of an inch. On pretty much every other model, though, it sticks out only by 1 or 2 millimeters. You do want it to be out by that much because then you can pull it out and add additional storage if you want down the road. Couple other things I want to mention about this solution. Let's say, God forbid, you accidentally spill liquid on your computer. Well, what's great about micro SD cards is they're incredibly resistant to all forms of damage. Whether you accidentally dropped your computer and threw it off a building or dropped it in a puddle, they're very, very resistant to liquid damage. Now, it gets even better because micro SD cards do count as external storage, meaning you can use this as a time machine solution. So if you have a problem with your computer, you could be backing up all of your data locally to an SD card as long as you have one large enough. And if something happens with your computer, you're safe. It's also a really affordable way to do it. Now, let's go over where to buy this product. If you are not aware, PCClassesOnline.com is a completely free organization open to the public. Right now, we have members in over 160 countries, and in order for us to produce our service, it does cost us a lot of money. So what we've done is utilize some very creative social media methods to keep it free, but we get paid through other means. So here's one of the tricks. If you go to our website, PCClassesOnline.com, and click on the Store button at the very top, you'll find that we have this giant store of products that we recommend. We've tested all of them, and these products are actually sold through Amazon. But what happens is when you buy it through our website, we get a 4% commission on everything. It's the same price to you. There's no difference. And by the way, if you happen to be watching this video right now on YouTube, you will find links in the description of this video to where you can find all of these products. Now, if you go here into miscellaneous gadgets on our website, that's where you're going to find all of these products. It's on pages 2 and 3. One of them got bumped to the end, and there are 2 different ways that you can do this. The first is to buy these 2 items at the bottom. The SanDisk Ultra 64 gigabyte micro SD card, that as of today's date is $46, and the mini drive, the one I was just showing you, which is $19.54. Now, that's a great solution, but here's another if you need even more storage. Still, at less than $100, you can get this one device. It's made by PNY. It's called the Store Edge, and they come in 128 gigabyte sizes. So for $89, you can get double the amount of storage for what you'd have with this solution. The other thing you can do, I always like to give people options, is if you go to page 3, There is this additional type of adapter that will do the same thing as the mini drive. It has a pretty mixed reviews, so I didn't want to really put it on page 2. I wanted to let it go to page 3, but you can check it out and see if it might be a good solution for your computer. But that's a great way to get around this storage issue, and like I said, it does work with Time Machine, so you can back up all of your data, and as long as you're running a relatively recent operating system for the Mac, you can actually have 2 different locations for Time Machine. Because I would never ever recommend backing up to just one location. Because let's say you only do this method. Say you back up to the micro SD card and your computer's stolen. Well, if that card is in the computer, you're screwed. But if you back up to both that card and an external hard drive, like the ones that we recommend on our website, you're safe. So I hope you enjoyed this video. One last little request. If you happen to be watching this video on YouTube, we really do appreciate it if you click that little like button. We actually get paid by Google to create these videos. Another creative way that we can make money and keep everything free to all of you. This is David A. Cox with PCClassesOnline.com, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care.